Rogue Nick was in the first one. I don't want to send Nick. Millsy, no. Hey Abra, what are you doing? I assume working, or potentially like about to like go home from working perhaps. How are you? What are you up to? Joshua, Dela Cruz, McPherson. McPherson could go because they also do medical. And Shadow could go because they're a good gunner. Transport pod. Also, Abra, next week you'll be able to spawn in a shit ton of cats if you want to. All the Abra cats into next week's RimWorld colony. So, just a heads up on that. I know you're excited about that last time. It won't be this one. I'll be doing a 1 week event. So, yeah. I thought I'd let you know. I'm at home playing Slay the Spire 2 with a friend. Oh, yeah. Nice. I'm got my people out of mostly food poverty. We're up to like 12 days worth of food, and we've still got like 7 days before winter hits. So while I don't probably have enough food for like my colonists for like, well, my animals for winter, I do have almost enough food for my colonists for winter, you know, so that's that. Apart from that, I'm otherwise fine. I don't know what's up with my voice, but my voice was like crapping out most of the night, so I just put up the RIP thing. I assume it's cold air, but the room's warm now, so I don't know. But yeah, it's fine. It's not like it hurts or anything like that. I also have a glitch going on in my game where I literally couldn't send out a caravan until I decided that I didn't want to send out a caravan anymore, and then it sent out, so I don't know. It's being something. But I have like a full week of streams this week, so that is nice, you know. And I'm hopefully going to get some Resurrector Mech serums from this quest, so that is also really good. And if I could just get my colonists to probably grab a little bit more plants, then would be good to go. Send McPherson and Shadow. And who's the other caravan? That one with the dromedary. Send that. So yeah, all in all, not bad, I would say. I have like just a few more pods here to pack up and send. That one's waiting on a dromedary, I'm guessing is asleep. This one's waiting on a dromedary. This one can't be reached. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. Just what car? Yeah, okay. Eject that, get rid of that one. We're not going to be able to use that. I don't want to send any more people. Even though, like, I might. I just don't necessarily want to. But I'll send a couple of extra dromedaries if I have any that are not actively pregnant. That would be great. I'll send you. I should be able to... I can't put one in there. Disabled must be loaded first. Yes, but... Transport pod launch group opens... Let's see. Disabled pod is not connected to fueling port. Okay, somehow I've managed to build this fucker on the wrong fucking side of it. So I guess if we were to... I think what I did is I already built that one. So this one hasn't been built. If we ignore that and ignore ejecting it, we'll disassemble that, disassemble this. I do think I've had one on this already. This one looks like it's already been sent as well, so I'll get rid of that as well. And this one's got a dromedary in it. So, yeah. And, okay, that will get disassembled. That will get disassembled. That one's already been sent. That can get disassembled. I only made them as, like, a once-off thing. You know, with the view that I just wanted to get this out. And then I'd rather put them in a better spot. Like, I know that it's a bit of a waste of stuff to make and then remake or disassemble and remake and shit. But, you know... You look at the size of my base, I'm sure that like non-edible resources are fine right now. I do want another animal if I can to go. I want to be able to bring back as many like resources as possible. Ideally out of that caravan, who have I got that can do... Okay, I think cat can do plants. Kangaroo can definitely do plants. One of the kangaroos can do plants, and I think I got both in here. I don't know about the rest. I want people that can do deconstructing, harvesting, hunting. I'm going to send a transport pod that has got colonists that can do plant stuff if I can. So I know for a fact that like mole and shit is like the best. Is one of the best. So I'll send you. I think Mo is in hospital, so I don't want to send you. Bical is also good. It's BAO, maybe? Not you. Might be BO. Maybe. Let's take a look at you. Yeah, it's you. Okay, we'll grab you in there as well. And you're a gunner, so that also works. Send 2 plants people, probably my best plants people out. They can work on plants there. So I'll be deconstructing stuff. I'll be trying to get like additional resources to bring home, basically. These will get rebuilt. I may end up sending additional stuff, maybe. Like a lot of these are going to get deconstructed. So that one's getting made. Whatever is here afterwards, if I want to send an additional animal, I could probably send it. How many have they got? They got 15 animals. That's a pretty small carry of that. That's only 2,000. I know we've got like maybe 1 or 2 more dromedaries packing up. Got a dromedary going in there, dromedary going in there. 2 colonists is going in that one. I could potentially send 2 more animals. This is getting deconstructed. That one's not. That one's getting built. If I said to them not to deconstruct that, they could probably use that. But these are all getting deconstructed, which I'm mostly fine with. So we'll get rid of all these. I'll have like a couple to send like a couple of additional animals back with. That'll work for me. And let's go put this on, where was it? It's up here. We were getting silver out of that. Oh no, I already put one there. Okay, there was a pot of jade like here. I was going to say pot, but I meant like pock. Like a pock mark kind of thing. I don't even know what I was trying to express with that. But anyway, we'll send up some electricity to that one. That should be able to reach. Eventually I'll have like little like spider networks of like electricity kind of like zipping out of like all areas, and I'll be able to connect them up that way. So I'll see if I can get any more kind of precious material stuff. That's plasteel. I mean, plasteel is some good shit too. I could probably mine that. Pop that there. I'll need electricity to come down to this. Probably that's close enough. And I'll have more of these. I don't need to have like all of them out at once. My people find a lot more resources and they actually take the time to like mine, I notice. Which, I mean, is fine. I can probably mine it from that spot without removing the actual like potato that we have in that location, ideally. Also get a stretch. There we go. Alright, so Shizuka's out here planting, that's fine. I've got animals out here also probably eating stuff. Squirrels out here planting. I could have probably changed this over briefly to rice. I think they'll get a harvest out of that. Maybe. I think I turned it off at like 6 days with the view that anything that was like over 5 days wasn't going to grow. That was like my logic on it. I know that you're sowing some stuff. You'll probably want to sleep soon. I'll get you on this as well, and then I'll get the rest of those transport pods if I can. We're definitely going to be able to take on that quest pretty heavy-handed with all the extra colonists. Honestly, like I could do this when I do quests. Instead of sending potentially like multiple caravans, I could just send additional people to it and additional food to return them and stuff. I just generally don't. Not really something that's like the first thing to come to my mind when I'm attacking like other areas and stuff. Get you harvest all this. It does look like we've done a really good job of like harvesting out the majority of it so that they're replanting it and shit. Hey, is it Crimson Lotus? Welcome in. What are you up to? We should have like a large area of this already grabbed out, like all harvested. Like they've done big chunks of it, which is good. We'll get like a few more chunks of rice out. I will also harvest all this and shit, but we look like we've done like most of this top area, which is great. We just got a lot of this bottom area to go, and we should have the animals coming over to eat that soon because they've only got like this little area here. So we'll see. But if I still have room, I've already sent like the people that I want to send for this, so I'll just send a couple more dromedaries if I can. I don't know if you're accounted for, but you're going in this one and you're going in that one. That way we've got a couple of extra animals to carry shit home if I can. Yeah, what are you up to, Crimson Lotus? What have you been doing? Grab you two. Send you out. Now, you're ready to go. Let's get you in the caravan before they arrive. You're empty. You're loading in progress. That one's got empty. That one's loading in progress. Okay. So whatever we've got here now, I'll just load up with like whoever, whatever. I don't see much point in sending more people at this point than animals to carry what my people can do. So any problem if I send like a pregnant fucking animal is that it might have offspring in the pod. Transport pods arrived. That one's loading. This one needs to be loaded. So, you're waking up? Oh yeah. I was doing that at the start of stream, honestly. I'm mostly awake at the moment though. So, yeah. This is a good one to like chill, wake up to. It's, nothing much has been happening, which is good. Because we've been mostly trying to like combat the severe lack of food. So, yeah. We're getting there though. We've got about 12 days worth of food at this point. And I have a caravan that's basically poised to attack to get resurrected mexarooms. We've got like 28 colonists in there. I think that's all the colonists we're going to have in that caravan. We're up against like 12 people. It's a bit OP, but it's fine. We'll see if we make it to them. I've got a couple more animals to send to them, which I would like to arrive before dawn, hopefully. Or at dawn, preferably before they arrive would be great. Now, I'm going to need a couple of people out here in the paddock as well, like Roll. I'm going to need you to probably do some plant stuff after you've cooked something. And then we'll see if we can get the rest of what is currently growing off the ground before winter. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. But we've done pretty good. And I don't know why RimWorld is just out of nowhere bricking itself a little bit, but give it a minute. It's probably thinking about something. It's probably trying to like auto-generate the fucking location we're going to go and attack. One of the two. But yeah, pretty much if I can get the like last food off the ground before winter, like whatever is currently growing should maybe, there we go. That's what it wanted to do. All right, I do not want wargs. I will take your food. I will take your medicine. I've still got money for that. I don't want none of this. All right, they'll do me. I knew it was cooking something. I just didn't know what it was doing. Because it's like one of those things where it's like, if you can't see what it's trying to do, it's not always, it's not always clear why it's like slowed down for a sec. I don't want the duck egg. I want Roll, not the chair. Fuck off, Roll. Augury, can you do plants? Yeah, you can. Alright, you can take over what Roll was doing. Because I don't really know what's happened, but out of nowhere my game has just gone like, eh. Everything was running pretty smooth earlier. I'm guessing what it is I've got either something to do with the transport pod situation or the fact that we've got a caravan out or resources. Or the game is like going to send me something. I don't know. Are you full? You're not ready to launch. You're not ready to launch. Where are the dromedaries for this yet? And that one's not ready. Not ready. My guess is my colonists are bringing the animals down or up. Wherever they're coming from. There shouldn't be any up here. Oh, they're going and culling animals. Okay, we must have got a few hit adulthood. I will hydrate, Keelan. Hold on. I'm guessing they're going to bring them up from here once they wake up, you know? I'm pretty sitting up straight, Keelan. It will stretch, though.
Cheese.
Terrible. I find it funny that like after all like the health and wellness stuff, it's just like throws cheese as like the last thing. Xena is in starvation. Is she still dementia wandering? Malnutrition minor. I may not have. Was it nice stretch? Terrible. I may not have enough. What do you call it? Meat for Xena to be eating at the moment. I have got meat. My guess is everybody's bagged it, and Xena out of the cats has to be technically the one to live. So unfortunately, we're going to have to cull off a couple of the cats. Can't cull off the male cats, so we still need male cats to breed. We need to cull off a couple of the females. And how are we going with the... We're going to have auto slaughter on some muffaloes, some horses. I could probably take the horses down a notch. I'll probably go and take the horses down myself, honestly, because my people got to get out here and they got to be doing this because we need food for them. Yaks, I will probably also take out some of their offspring. I have quite a substantial number of yaks, and because I have got a lot that are currently away on the caravan, there are a lot that are not going to automatically cull at the moment of that. I'll call the extra guinea pig. Basically, if the cats are starving, it means that we don't have enough meat in production at the moment. What that can basically mean is maybe I have too many cooks currently with the hands on the piles of the meat and saying that no, you can't use it. It could just be that we actually don't have spare piles of meat at all. I know a lot of my colonists are going to come out here and they're going to do this themselves, but I'm not going to waste the time. If Xena's starving now, these extra animals can get culled now. Cull those two. Colonists can't finish loading transport pods because some of the items, probably the animal got culled, I would say. It's this one. I don't think I culled that particularly dromedary, but okay. And what was the first one? That one. Okay. There's nothing to put in that one. I think that's the same dromedary that was in a different one. This one's ready to go though, so we'll send that out. This one's not in here yet. Number 12 is accounted for. 96 is in here. Send you out. Fuck off, whale. I'm not after you. This is contains nothing, is ready to launch, which means I need to add at least a dromedary to it because it thinks that it's got it, but it doesn't. Let's put number 55 in there. I think a horse just got culled nearby. 12 is in that one. So 12, 55, you're empty. 4 is allegedly going in that one, but I call bullshit. I think 4's already been sent. So let's go grab a different one. Let's grab 48. And let's grab a lower number, like a 30 or something. Dromedary 37. There we go. Okay, so we've got definitely unique numbers in them now. And Xena looks like she's on her way to maybe go eat. Possibly. Now, I should have meat. If not, we should have meat in a moment. So what do you mean, nice stretch? I mean, I do kind of like stretch around. Eventually, when I have like my live 2D avatar, it's going to be really weird because you guys are going to see me like move around and or like pull faces and shit. I'm always thinking of that now because I'm like, it's going to be so uncomfortable knowing that you guys will be able to see me like moving around, making faces and shit. Because like that's one of the best parts about being a PNG tuber is like I have that comfort or like that security blanket of like I don't make expressions when I do stuff. So I don't know, that'll be like a new level of embarrassment I'll have to learn to deal with. Wolverine, why do you need treatment? Asthma, it's fine. We're starting to bring in the meat now, which means we have quite a substantial stack of meat in here now, which means we should have enough meat for the cats. We only have 536 medicines left in storage. Look, it's a number. Like if I was to stop making the carpeted flooring, would be fine. Probably. But I also want the carpeted flooring to get done. And whenever I like click off an area like this, it's a goddamn nightmare to look at. So I don't mind them using it, you know. Plus the extra color of the animals now will bring down the amount of animals that can possibly end up having more animals by winter. So we're skirting it pretty close when we're in like the 20s and the 30s or anything less than that kind of thing. Realistically, we were kind of up around like the 40s and shit. So I have to be careful with that. It's 9 degrees outside. It's pretty comfortable in all the areas, which is good. That's not supposed to be on. Turn that off. That's not supposed to be heating. I mean, it is heating and it's fine, but I don't need it on. So what I want is I want another couple of people that can be out here doing the crops and stuff, ideally. I also need to make sure that these particular transport pods manage to go. So you're ready, and they are like right before arriving. So are these all ready? This contains nothing. Dromedary 37, 48 are probably going to go in after they arrive. So the ones down here, these are going to eject fuel and get deconstructed, except for this one. Cancel that. That one's still got a dromedary to put in it. I don't know where they are, where they're leading them from, but I still have 2 dromedaries to go in to the transport pods, I believe. These ones will get deconstructed, and then whatever they've got, they're about to arrive, like basically in a minute. So the extra dromedaries are going to get sent to the attack location probably after we do the fight. That way I don't have to worry about where they land. But I've got plenty of people for this fight, so this should be good enough. And then I obviously basically want to make sure that if it is harvestable, that my people harvest it. And I have animals on here as well to fight. I also need to make sure transport pods ready. I've got a timber wolf. There's guinea pigs. I want the meat more than anything right this moment. Transport pods finished loading. Well, let's get you out of here. Get off there, Mark. Right before it's in there. Right before we get it. Must have had a horse previously like lined up. Dromedary 37. This one's ready to go. Give that to caravan. Okay. I don't know if that's going to arrive in time, but eject your fuel and destroy that. And then these, and allow those. These will keep getting remade. This one, I'm still gonna, Ginseng's about to pack it. Okay, so Ginseng's about to pack this whole last dromedary right as we've arrived for the encounter. All right. I don't know how that's going to go, but no, don't do that. Fuck off that. Go into the caravan. There we go. I don't know if the dromedary is going to land with this. I guess we're going to find out, or I'm going to lose the dromedary that's in transit. So I've never sent one that's arrived at this kind of timing, so we're going to learn what happens, I guess. Either way, I have substantial people. So what have we got here? We got a good little group. Have you guys got turrets? You got a turret. Possibly more than one. No, just one. But there's 2 power supplies, which is interesting. Have we got any decent people? Obviously, I had a couple of people die. I'm not really right now in need of like additional mouths to feed, but doesn't mean if I don't see somebody absolutely substantial or a specific name that I won't try to get them. None of these people have got names that I want. Pilgrim's the only person that does like cooking that I might be mildly interested in. None of the people outside are of interest. Like some of them do shooting and stuff, but they would need to be like shooting and medical or something, you know? How far is this radius? Up until the rocks. I could probably snipe those 2 from this direction. Alright, hold on. There's a couple of people with like the... I need you guys to just move forwards for a second so I can see better. You'll give us a moment to see what happens with that transport pod. Transport pods have arrived, but since there was no colonist side, the colonist was lost. What? Okay, I would say that we lost a dromedary out of that, which, you know, so sad. Whatever dromedary that was. RIP dromedary, I guess. That sucks. You 2, you 3, probably good enough long distance shoot to come up here tuck around the corner. I'll put you up there. I kind of want you to, possibly 3. There's a couple of people in here I would like to send over, like by Cal and stuff. I also have shock lances on you lot. So what I want you guys to kind of do, I don't know if I can reach that from like this low down, but I don't have coverage down here. So I might send you guys down there. I'll split them up a little bit because I kind of want to have most of the group sort of sit in the middle, but I want to take out the turret if I can. Also, they all look like they've come outside, which is great because I can have a look at who's out here now. Do animals, Anya. I'd probably take Anya on name. Let's see. Mags, I think, has a green beard, which is neat. Chemical fascination, lucky. We'll find out how lucky you are, mate. That's always the way, isn't it? Jester. None of them are of actual interest to me. So, I'll probably put you guys, most of the ones that I think, not you, most of the people I think could probably make a long distance shot. Like, I do think like Seal and I have somebody else in here that can make a long distance shot like crazy. I think Seal could possibly make it. I will send you 2 down with this group as well. I'm only sending like 3 up, but there's a couple of people that are exclusively mostly melee, and I do want you guys to kind of stay near the back. So like Kimmy's our doctor, she'll stay near the back. And the rest of you lot, mind you, I think Kangaroo could probably head up to the top with this group. There'll be 4 up the top and like half a dozen down the bottom, I think. But I'm okay with that. I'll probably pop you guys up on a different corner, honestly. And you guys, I need you to spread out nice and evenly through here so that it's not like an easy shot, if I could. Kangaroo's going up the top. Star, I think, could make the shot. You're good, Azula? Right. My cat Azula must be on the ground behind me and she just like sneezed. I didn't even know she was in here. I want you guys to be in the area, but not like right next to them. Timberwolf Revenge. We should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. And we found underground steel here as well, which is also fine. All right. I was actually going to say I might break up this group. Holy shitballs. No, you don't. You guys move the fuck out of the way. I want to bring you lot up to this corner. I don't want them to be in range if I can avoid it. So I want you guys to kind of move back. There's a good chance that they'll be able to reach, but what I'm wanting to have happen is I need you lot to basically, not quite there. I don't know if they can reach from that spot. Just go stand over there for a second. I think Chalky would be too disadvantaged there. And I don't know about McPherson. As long as they're not past this corner, I think they could manage that. Chalky's in a really bad spot though. If you guys could stack up on there, you lot are basically, I think, going to, you lot are the ones going up on this corner, if I can. I don't even know if you guys are good to like reach that. You guys would be good to like move over in a moment. If I can, actually, who's going the furthest? Gosha, if you can stand here, you'll actually have advantage in that little like nook. I only want you 3 to stand at the back here. You guys to like move up. Somebody started the shooting. Yeah, I need you 3, or you lot, to just basically go stand in the group there. This looks like not that type of gunners. I don't know if you lot can reach them. I think, I don't know who you guys are fighting for. As long as you guys don't move forwards, I'm okay with that. We'll give this a very tentative start to possibly go back to. Baikal doesn't look like he's in line with anybody. And Baikal's got line of sight. This should be fine. I don't want any of them. So as long as this group up here take down the fucking Grenadier, I'll keep an eye on them. Because Megasoft Revenge, you guys are going to have to move back. I don't want to deal with that. Come around the corner. Because if they follow us around, we'll start shooting them. But they can't get us on that corner. Okay, out of you lot, I need you for to move back, preferably out of line of sight of the ones hitting you, and you move back. You lot down the bottom, honestly, Baikal looks like they're bored shitless. You go stand over there, mate. I don't even know if any of you lot can reach. If they come up and around the corner, actually that's a good point, you guys can go give them additional backup on that corner, eh? If they walk around the corner, they'll get absolutely wrecked. Might tuck yours down a little bit tighter. Martin's about to find out. Martin's fucking around and finding out right here. He might get a good shot off, but I've got 4 gunners versus 1 of him. I know the other group's fighting, but it's fine. Yeah, fuck off, Martin. Actually, Chalky, just move in a little bit because you're on that corner. Same with Sky. Just move back a little bit. Actually, Sky can move over by 1. She should be fine on that corner. Martin's trying to flee. Selenus is down over here. This lot's making the mistake of trying to flee. I'm going to move you guys forwards because we'll get whatever like walks past us realistically. All right, now you lot go heal yourselves. We still have an issue of a turret though, and I'm not in zone for that said turret. So if you guys want to move up, I don't know if Shadow's going to be quite in there yet, but Kimmy can start tending. I'm gonna need beds and shit, furniture. Gonna need 1 right on top of you.